Welcome back, Captains and Admirals, to another video with a funny muffler, and today this is going to be a new one. So, is it that bad? This is going to be the new series. So I'm going to start playing quote-unquote bad ships of World Warships, so ships you don't see very often, and ships that many people don't particularly like. So today we've got the Poltava. So, a lot of people don't like her. I don't think she's that bad. So, we're going to go through some strategies and everything how to play her. So, the two strategies I found the most effective. You know, I've tried being overly aggressive. Trust me, it doesn't work. Sitting back long range, fairly effective, but I find she shines being more like mid-range. So, you want to push in, but keep a decent, so say about 8 kilometers, and you don't want to be overzealous. Her armor's not too bad as long as as long as you're bowing towards the enemy. So she does have modest guns. So the gun size isn't huge. It's only 356mm at tier 6, which is pretty bad. She does have superior AP penno, and she does have sure shot. So she's got good ballistics. So we hit that tendency of 10,000, mostly overpens. And you'll find you'll get a lot of overpens if you don't, you know, hit lower down. So you want to aim just above the waterline, because you're not going to get many plunging shots in this thing. You know, it's just going to whiz right through the superstructure. You're going to want to aim for the body of the ship. It does excel against cruisers though, because of the low caliber. The shells tend to arm, and you get at least penetrations, or sometimes citadels depending on the ship. But I'm not going to use French cruisers, you're still a pain in the ass. So the bow armor's 25mm. The bow armor belt, or the fore-end belt, is 200, so she's got some decent armor, as long as you're angled correctly. And like I said, the guns are very easy to aim as well. So I would play as mid-range. You don't want to sit back and snipe, because you're not going to get the most out of the ship. And you don't want to push in too hard, because you don't have the armor for it. You know, your side armor is extremely flat, and you're a Russian battleship. You've got 3 damage controls. You can have more if you pick up the other perks, but you know you're going to burn to death. So the loadout you want is you're going to want, as you can see, I've got spotter plane. And then also, you're going to want aiming systems mod 1, propulsion mod, and you're going to want either target acquisition or concealment. I've got target acquisition, so if I'm behind an island or if there's a smoke nearby, I've got that extra kilometer of spot, and it does make a difference. It doesn't help too much in this game, but in the games I've played in this thing, it has come in clutch a few times. But the extra dispersion can be useful, but you're going to be fairly close anyway, so the reduction in spotting isn't huge, and it's not really going to help you. But that's my opinion. Right, so I've tried Lev Geller, and I've also tried Kedrov as well, Mikhail Kedrov. But I prefer Lev, personally. So my build is flammable cannoneer, vibrating drill bits, marksmanship, and then I've got reaching out XXL. So just for those initial shots. You know, I wouldn't say emergency specialist is very useful. And obviously probably meticulous is not going to help you at all either. So you've got 2 choices. I was flitting between will to rebuild and fight fire with fire. So I would say fight fire with fire is more useful overall, but you've only got 2 heals. So will to rebuild can be very clutch. But I think that's personal preference. I've got Andrew Cunningham and Scharnhorst as inspirations. If you don't have Scharnhorst, you can use Auto Celiacs for the extra AP damage. And that's also always quite useful. The Flaming Arrow, you know, main HE shell damage, it isn't that useful. But when you're fighting things like destroyers and things like that, you know, that's when they can come in clutch. The extra 5% damage is quite nice. Yeah, you can see me now. I'm trying to push in, and I'm taking a lot of fire. So we've got a Helena to the right, and we've got a Tennessee to the front. The Helena's burning me down, and this is where Ultra Bill is gonna really help me at the moment. So if I do get any lower, it's gonna kick in. We've got the Badioni to our right here, and we're gonna sit by this island, and we want the Tennessee to pop out, and we're gonna start, hitting the Tennessee, shaving him down. And I was hoping I'd stop behind this island, but I do. Not what I wanted, though. This is why we've got propulsion mod, so we can accelerate and decelerate. So we can accelerate, sorry, quite quickly. Get up to full power. So, we're going to be like catch out this Helena. I don't know if this volley will kill him. It's going to hurt. So we do get to hit the Citadel. Next hit just whizzes through, unfortunately. And this Helena, I don't know if he's doing the right thing. He's burning me down. If that was me, I would probably be fighting AP because I'm broadside. But the HC's just as painful just because it's setting us on fire and it's going to force us to use our DC. But this should finish him off. So, pop our DC. I know, the Tennessee's right in front. So we want to angle. Because if we don't angle, he's going to kill us. No, we're not going to dance around it. And don't forget, this ship is on the lower end of what people like in warships. So, she doesn't have a mass amount of hit points. Her armor's not fantastic. Her guns leave a lot to be desired. But we're making it work. So, it's not a ship I would recommend you purchase. Unless you want to collect all the ships. But it's one of those ships that I got the ship out of a box. And I like to give all the ships a go. Like I got Gascoigne as well. I actually quite like Gascoigne. A lot of people hate it. But Gascoigne's going to be the next one on the list. So we do have the ship advantage. So let's see how this plays out. But currently their destroyer is laying waste to our friendly battleship near sea. So what we're going to do now is we're going to push towards the enemy ships. We're going to push towards the right and we're going to help at sea. We're going to be conscious and keep our bow pointed at them at all times. But this thing does excel at annihilating cruisers. Now, because of the low caliber and the spear AP penny, she does enjoy destroying cruisers. But like I said, if you've got spare doubloons, there are better ships at tier 6. There are much better ships. Nelson. You've got Scharnhorst. This is his Z39. Cheshire. Collingwood. But I want to appeal to those people because I would never recommend selling premium ships. If you get one out of a box, keep it. If you sell it, yes, you'll get a lot of credits, but you're potentially then going to get it out of the box again at some point. And I just really would not recommend selling it. So we're going to keep them. That's the plan, and we're gonna make them work. We're gonna take them into battle, and we're gonna go right. How do I get this ship to work? How do I get a decent game out of this ship? So at the moment we've done 80,000 damage. I did notice that last second. You get 2 hits, 2 of pence, 2,400 damage. That's not bad. Oh, ODD's gonna get... He's gonna eat a lot of tops. So there's Tennessee, and there's Hugo, and then we got Trento. Well, Trento's gonna be our primary target. So there's 3 of us left. It's me and 2 cruisers. There's a good chance we're gonna die to this. But yeah, if you get an optimal game like this with tier 5s, the tier 5s are going to struggle against you. So Hugo just fired at us, just ricocheted off our bow, which is what we want. I believe that's another Tennessee as well. So there goes our Badioni, which is unfortunate. So, even though our team folded, you know, the chance of us winning hasn't quite slipped away yet. So we want to hold our ground, but our biggest enemy at the moment is going to be fire. And as I say, we get HE incoming. He does miss. Hugo ricochets off us again. Here comes the Destroyer. He's popping smoke. He's trying to set us on fire. I'm not going to fire yet because Hugo's angled towards us. I'm just waiting for more shells off that Tennessee to set us ablaze in them. Look, he's just ricocheting off us. Tennessee does set us alight. And at this point, it's game over. We are going to burn. You know, we've got nobody to give us will. And fight fire with fire, I don't think would have saved us either. They reduces damage by 5% if you have just base. You know, we only had about 6,500 hit points anyway, so even if it was maxed out, I don't think it would have saved us personally. So he's still ricocheting off us. He's hitting our armored belt, which is quite thick, but like I said, it is quite flat. We get a fantastic hit in him, high caliber and Confederate. 150,000 damage in a ship that people say is quite bad, and I think we've done really well. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend you pick the ship up, but if you get it out of a crate, don't sell it, and try not to hate on her. You know, she is what she is, but if you try and incorporate some of the things I've told you in this video, hopefully you can get it to work. Like I said, you want to play mid-range, so you're not, getting cursed with the dispersion, and, you're using your armor to your advantage, because this thing isn't the most accurate thing ever, even with a full gunnery build. You don't want to push in too far. Like I said, your armor's not going to take it, and you don't have anything like sonar or anything to ward off destroyer torpedoes and spot them. So you're going to want to be mid-range, and you're going to want to be a proper battleship and tank for your team. You're going to want to bow in, tank for your team, and try and pick off the cruisers. That's what she excels at. Fighting other battleships, lower tier battleships, no problem. Higher tier ones, tier 7s, that's where the problem comes in. So if you do get into tier 7 games, it's going to be painful. But I have no doubt that, if you play adaptively, you can still play really well. And we've had a fantastic game. But let me know what you think of this new series, guys. I will be doing other ships. As you can see, I'm using Lev Gala, which is Snow Maiden, but 150,000 damage, Confederate high caliber. It is what it is. 1,800 XP and a loss. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of this video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much, and take care.